And when the WNBA All-Star Game tips off Saturday, all eyes will be on the Stars taking the court.
And many high schoolers look up to all these players and have dreams of their own to follow in their footsteps. Our Brandon Schaff joins us live tonight at 5. He's on Georgia Street with a look at how the Basketball Without Borders camp is teaching them what it takes. Hey, Brandon.
Yes, good evening, Scott and Felicia. Take a look at how Georgia Street is transforming. We're not too far away from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, as you know. And take a look at how the rest of the street is coming together. All of the decorations, all in anticipation of the WNBA All-Star Game on Saturday, and the weekend is just getting started. Now, we had players, dozens of high school basketball players coming to town, to Indianapolis, from all over the world for that basketball camp. Let's take a look at what that looked like. So it was hosted by the NBA, the WNBA, and FIBA at the University of Indianapolis on Thursday. 40 top high school prospects representing more than 20 countries took part. Leah Vucic is a 17-year-old from Croatia. She started playing basketball 4 years ago and is now on the court with some of the sport's best young players. She says that she wanted to be like a sponge and soak up everything that they're teaching at the camp to become a better player.
It's honestly an amazing experience, just being called the best in the whole world, let's say, or being called from your country, especially I'm the only one from Croatia, so it's just an incredible honor to be here.
She says that she's never been to an NBA or WNBA game before and looks up to those all-stars who will be there on Saturday. Her favorite players, Angel Reese, A'ja Wilson, and of course, Caitlin Clark. She'll be at the game on Saturday and is certainly looking forward to it. And we will also hear at 6 o'clock from the person who was directing the camp, someone who used to be a Fever player and is now working for the Celtics. But for now, back to you, Scott and Felicia.
Yeah, I look forward to hearing that from you tonight when we see it at 6. Brandon, thanks so much. We've got so many events planned all over our city for All-Star Weekend.
And those events also mean some traffic changes ahead. So we have everything you need to know right now at WTHR.com/scene on 13 to prep you for this busy weekend. Well, speaking of sports, Indianapolis Colts quarterback Anthony Richardson's shoulder is believed to have recovered.
Yeah, this is according to a report out tonight from ESPN. AR missed off-season practices last month because of soreness in his right shoulder.
The Indianapolis Colts are getting ready for training camp next week. 13 News has reached out to the Colts to confirm ESPN's report. And we got to talk weather. So we actually have some rain on radar right now at 5.
Yeah, take a look at what's on the radar right now down in southern Indiana. But that may change later tonight. So we've got Angela. She's tracking what we can expect as the evening goes on.
We can expect a warm evening.
Yep.
We can feel that. A humid evening. We can also feel that. And a few of those storms as well. You've got some dry time right now. So we're dealing with the high heat, high humidity, and storm chances. We have weather on repeat for you this week. We're at 87 in Indianapolis, 87 Bloomington, 85 Greencastle, and Seymour, 81 in Richmond. Factor in the higher levels of humidity that does bring those heat index values into the 90s to near 100. It is feeling like 100 right now in Terre Haute, feeling like 97 in Bedford, and feeling like 91 in Indianapolis. We showed you the rain, and we'll get to radar in just a second. In terms of the severe threat, it does include about the southern half of the state for the rest of today into tonight. Right now, we're dealing with a threat of flooding across southern Indiana, but watching what's developing across portions of eastern and southeastern Illinois. Still the potential this builds to the north over the next couple of hours. We're hinting with that with Future Track 13. You can see it here at 7 o'clock this evening. If in fact it does build to the north, we're going to be dealing with a round of rain and storms through about midnight from Indianapolis to south.
Angela, thanks so much. Developing tonight at 5 o'clock, a big focus on safety as we head into this busy weekend. Metro Police tonight telling us they'll continue to double down on safety, especially for young Hoosiers.
The message comes after several shootings in downtown Indianapolis, including the mass shooting during the 4th of July weekend. As Ashton Hackman explains, Indy's faith leaders are stepping in to help.
The Circle City is ready for All-Star Weekend. It's expected to draw thousands to downtown, including teens. As Metro Police doubles down on curfew enforcement, Indy faith leaders are stepping in to help. As many as 40 to 70 people from churches and peace groups will be walking downtown on Saturday, trying to connect with Indy's youth before problems occur.
Our goal, as all of us come downtown on Saturday, is to help diffuse any potential conflicts among juveniles and young adults.
Reverend Charles Harrison leads the 10-Point Coalition, volunteers patrolling high-risk neighborhoods, trying to reach young people and keep them out of trouble. IMPD Chief Bailey says officers welcome the help.
Our officers appreciate the help, and more importantly, our kids, our community appreciate you all and what you do for us every single day.
Reverend Harrison said the 10-Point Coalition won't just be walking alongside officers here downtown this weekend. Other groups and community organizations will also keep their focus on neighborhoods outside of downtown.
Our presence in other parts of the city will not be missing on Saturday night.
But as IMPD announces an off-site location to hold juveniles caught past curfew, the Fraternal Order of Police says deterring troublesome kids and reducing crime remains a challenge.
Status offenses like curfew, where you can plug in education, prevention, and community collaboration, that's excellent. But when intervention is needed, if you fall short in that, you're doing a disservice to the very person that you say you're trying to help.
Faith leaders now trying to help police keep kids out of trouble during a busy downtown weekend. In Indianapolis, Ashton Hackman, 13 News.
And Metro Police tell us officers will make announcements over a loudspeaker so kids can hear it both 30 minutes and 15 minutes before curfew begins.
Metro Police tonight are telling us they have now arrested a person of interest after a deadly shooting outside of a bar on the south side of Indy this morning. Officers called out to Southport Crossing. This is near Southport Road and McFarland Boulevard around 1:30 this morning. That's where they found a man who'd been shot. First responders took him to the hospital where he died. So far, IMPD hasn't shared any information about a motive, but if you have information about this case, please call Crime Stoppers.
Well, we've got more ahead with a big weekend ahead. Indy Peace Fellowship is making a safety plan to prepare.
We'll tell you how they're working to make sure that Hoosiers enjoy the weekend without violence. That's ahead for you at 5:30. Angela?
Scott, some storms tonight and a few more tomorrow and more this weekend. I'll have a look ahead.
And we'll take you inside the Indiana Health Fair with more than $4,000 worth of free services for you.